Talk about it, brother.
Where's her autopsy? What happened to her? We don't get justice for what we have. Like, what happened to my sister? They get a pedestal because they're police. That don't make sense. We're all human. Right. Sayia needs justice. That's it.
The family of an 18-year-old woman who died while in NYPD custody continues to press police for answers tonight. Now, her mother claims that officers refused to answer her questions, and she wants the FBI to investigate.
They kept telling me they can't answer this, they can't answer that. Give me 72 hours, somebody gonna call you. I gotta wait for 72 hours to see why my daughter is not breathing anymore.
Joking around Friday at this 4th of July family cookout in Crotona Park.
We was hanging out, having a good time. Mommy, I love you, giving me a kiss. And now to wake up that she's no longer here with us. It's really sick now. I haven't slept. I haven't ate since Saturday. I'm sorry.
"18-year-old Sayia Cheatham was a beloved daughter, a devoted sister, and a cherished friend to many. Known for her vibrant and outgoing spirit, she had a magnetic personality that drew people in. She was fiercely loyal to those she loved, and her presence left a lasting impression on everyone who knew her. At the time, she was a dedicated student at Bronx Community College, focused on building a better future for herself. She had big dreams and a clear plan to earn her degree, find stability, and move into her very own apartment. She was determined and hopeful, actively working toward the life she envisioned. As the 4th of July approached, Sayia, like so many others, was looking forward to celebrating the holiday with her loved ones. Plans were set for a joyful day at Crotona Park, filled with laughter, grilled food, and the comforting presence of family. She was especially excited for the fireworks show that would light up the night sky, a symbol of celebration and togetherness. But what was meant to be a day of joy would take a heartbreaking turn. In a cruel and unforeseen twist of fate, a tragic event was about to unfold, one that would not only alter the lives of those closest to her, but would also send shockwaves through the community, leaving behind grief, disbelief, and unanswered questions. On the night of July 4th, 18-year-old Sayia Cheatham was arrested by the NYPD following an argument with her girlfriend during a barbecue at Crotona Park. Police later described the arrest as related to disorderly conduct stemming from a domestic dispute. She was taken to the 41st Precinct, where she was booked into custody. Just before 1 a.m. on July 5th, police claimed they found her unresponsive in her holding cell. Officers say they attempted CPR until emergency medical staff arrived, and that she was rushed to Lincoln Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The news left her family, friends, and community shocked, heartbroken, and searching for answers. From the beginning, the details provided by authorities raised serious concerns. Her family says they were told she had harmed herself using a t-shirt while in custody, and that surveillance footage existed to support the claim. But another officer allegedly offered a different account, saying she had simply passed out, and officers tried to revive her. These inconsistencies only deepened the family's suspicions. Loved ones insist that the story doesn't add up. They note that she was in good spirits earlier that day, healthy, upbeat, and excited for the holiday festivities. She had no history of mental health struggles or self-harming behavior. Moreover, the family says the t-shirt found in her cell wasn't one she had been wearing when she was arrested. They fear it may have been physically assaulted while in custody. In a letter to the media, the Cheatham family accused both the NYPD and the Administration for Children's Services of a cover-up. This death marks the second time a youth has died in the Administration for Children's Services custody, raising alarm among community members and activists. Outrage has since spread across social media and news platforms as the public demands answers and accountability. For those who knew Sayia, her death is not just a personal loss, it's a call to action. Her family continues to fight for justice, determined to uncover the truth behind what happened that night at the 41st Precinct. In the painful days following Sayia's death, her family says they have been denied the chance to see her body. Authorities informed them they must wait 24 to 48 hours for autopsy results. But even that window has passed with no clear answers. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner has yet to release an official cause or manner of death, leaving her loved ones suspended in grief and confusion. Desperate for answers, the Cheatham family is demanding the release of all surveillance footage from inside the 41st precinct, particularly from the holding cell where she was last seen alive. They want to know what happened in those final hours. How could an 18-year-old, full of life just hours earlier, end up dead after a routine holiday arrest? Why wasn't her safety ensured while in the custody of those sworn to protect and serve? So far, the NYPD has remained largely silent. No additional details have been made public, and the case remains under internal investigation. But for her mother, her family, and the community that raised her, silence is not acceptable. No parent should be left in the dark after their child dies under government supervision. Community members, activists, and neighbors across the South Bronx are now rallying behind the Cheatham family, demanding full transparency and accountability. They are calling for the immediate release of the autopsy report, body camera footage, and all relevant surveillance video from inside the precinct. They are also drawing attention to the 41st Precinct's deeply troubling history of violence and misconduct, particularly against Black and brown residents. With every hour that passes, the lack of answers only fuels suspicion of a cover-up and highlights what many see as a long-standing pattern of disregard for the lives of young people of color. Sayia Cheatham deserved protection, not secrecy. Her family deserves the truth, and her community will not rest until justice is served.
Her name! Sayia! What do we want? Justice! Who do we want it for? Sayia!
And this case is really difficult. According to the NYPD, Sayia Cheatham was found unconscious in a holding cell just after 12:40 a.m. on Saturday. Officers report trying CPR, and EMS took her to Lincoln Hospital where she was pronounced dead. Police haven't said how she died, but her family says officers told them she hung herself with a sweater, and they say that just doesn't make sense.
They roughed her up, they hurt her. I don't believe my daughter committed suicide. And it's hurting so bad, it's hurting our family. I just want my daughter back, and she can't come back right now. That's my little precious, my angel. What happened to her? I don't believe she killed herself. She did not have on a sweater that day.
Sayia's family shared these photos of her. This is how they want her to be remembered, as a college student with good grades, a bright future, and a lot of friends. They say she had just gotten into an argument with her girlfriend during a barbecue at Crotona Park. A short time later, she was arrested and brought here to the 41st Precinct. Now, the medical examiner's office tells Fox 5 that the cause and manner of death, well, that they're still pending.
The lesson of this story is one of seeking justice, transparency, and accountability in the face of systemic failure. It highlights the deep pain and frustration experienced by families when loved ones die under questionable circumstances, particularly in police custody. The story highlights the importance of truth, the need for authorities to protect and respect all individuals, especially vulnerable populations, and the power of community solidarity in demanding answers when trust has been broken. It also calls attention to the larger issue of systemic inequality, urging society to stand up for Black and brown lives and ensure that no one is left in the dark after a tragedy. Rest in peace, Sayia Cheatham.
New York, TANESHAGRANT. This morning, I got a horrible call. I got a call from one of my community partners, my little sister, someone that I work with and love dearly, who was very upset because Sayia had died in police custody. So the first thing we did was organize, because as my colleague Don has said, this is my daughter. This is my sister. This is my cousin. We fight for all of us because we understand that we all carry the color to be killed.
Tragic.
Once again, We have to stand out here and support a family, a black family. Because the biggest gang in America, which is the NYPD, has again murdered one of our loved ones. How many of us have to die before you hear us when we say anti-blackness never goes down? We hear all this talk from our elected officials about going to Israel. But why aren't we dealing with the fact that we have anti-black racists inside of the NYPD?
You better talk about it.
Murdering our loved ones.
That's right.
3 weeks ago, we had a black man, Earl Smith, found hanging from a tree in our state capital.
And it was quiet.
Yes. And they said that it was a suicide. I'm going to tell you as a black person, we do not hang ourselves. Come on now, we don't commit suicide. We don't hang ourselves for one reason. We are still being lynched in 2025.
Come on now.
Sayia had her whole life to live. All the things that we say our youngsters are supposed to be, she was. But yet, interaction with the NYPD killed her. This is murder. And we're going to call it what it is. This is murder. There is no justice. Justice would be Sayia with her family.
Amen.
Letitia J. says, our Attorney General, we need you here, sis, at the 41st Precinct. Zohar Mandani, our Democratic nominee for mayor, we need you here at the 41st. I see that our public advocate, Jamani Williams, has set a lovely representative, and that's why Jamani is one of our people. Chair of Public Safety.
Where are you?
Yusef Salam, doctor, who knows what it is like, first-handed, to be disrespected and manhandled by the NYPD.
Talk about it.
Time to shine, brother.
Yes.
All our black elected officials, we need you here with us, because understand, if they was to arrest your child, they do not know that their mother or father is an elected official. Being outside and black. So all these people, all of my associates, all of my colleagues that I work with, I expect and I demand for you to stand with this family and help us find out what happened to Sayia. Justice for Sayia.
Justice for Sayia. What do we want? What do we want? Justice. For who? Sayia. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. For who? Sayia. When do we want it? Now. Right on.
And nobody calls these families. Y'all don't do no statements. Y'all don't send money to organizations for prevention. Y'all don't do none of that. You fund NYPD. And we need you, city council members, state members, Congress, everybody that has funding to fund these organizations, these youth organizations. Listen to me. This would have went a whole different way had y'all funded some shit. Had y'all funded some stuff to the NYPD for our communities. We need social service workers in this thing over here. We need people that's going to actually be able to diffuse situations. It's hot. We know things is going to happen. A couple of years ago, we had a block party in every place that was deemed a high criminal area. We went all around Harlem with music, food, giveaways, and all kinds of stuff. For 2 whole summers, crime went down. And we're asking now that you continue to fund our community. It's always these communities right here that lack. I need you all to come out. Y'all sit around at your city council meetings, and y'all need to talk about Sayia. Y'all need to talk about all of the things that's happening to our black youth.
Black youth!
To our black youth. This is our investment, y'all. And we need them to invest in their future.
Because we are always on the front line.
There is no reason why the NYPD, this 41st precinct, has been so disrespectful to this black family. We will continue to demand answers. We will continue to demand accountability because justice would be Sayia home with her family right now. That's right. What happened to Sayia? What happened to Sayia?
Thank you so much. Thank you. And Ms. Storm from Justice League, another strong sister. And I'm so happy we have sisters speaking up, leading the effort from Donna and I.
Right. To the family. My name is CUST0DY. I'm here on behalf of the Gathering for Justice and Justice League NYC. The Gathering for Justice is a 501c3 founded by the late, great Harry Belafonte. He started this organization after seeing a 5-year-old black girl being dragged by police out of her classroom. And since then, our organization has been committed to stopping the incarceration of children, particularly black and brown children. I'm also an artist here from the Bronx with my mother, and this story is something that my mother has feared for years. While I've been out here in these streets with my mentors, Linda and Tamika and Carmen, that if an infraction can end my life, and that should not be the case. I've been taught and cultivated under my leaders that we have to fight the in and out game, and we have done that as Attorney Cook has said. We have fought for 58, we have fought for all the transparency, so we need it to be implemented. That's right. We can't keep telling us that we have to fight the in and out game, and then we do that, and now here we have, you won't release the tapes. They keep moving the goalposts, and what it seems like to me and my generation is that you want to keep the slave catcher system in place. Absolutely. That's what that is. Absolutely. And so I stand here today with this family. We're not, as Tamika said, we are not leaving your side. I am here from the Bronx. We are with you every step of the way because we do not want another Sayia. We do not want another Sandra Bland. Thank you.
And we can't say thank you enough to all of the community organizations, Unified Black Caucus, Until Freedom, Justice League. It is only possible for us to get justice if we are a united front, all fighting for the same cause, and that is justice for Sayia Cheatham. You're about to hear from a mother who is completely devastated. You know, Malcolm X said that the most unprotected, the most neglected, and the most disrespected person in America is the black woman. We're here to say, Ms. Thomasine, we won't ever let them neglect you and your cause for justice. We won't let them disrespect you in your cause for justice. And us brothers and us sisters are going to fight to protect you in your cause for justice. Because you are not alone. You are not alone. Amen? Amen. And so, y'all please give your attention to Ms. Thomasine and let her talk to you briefly as we get ready to bury her daughter.
The representative, Jamani Williams.
So
Sayia. She has. Sayia was 18 years old. She was very bright, very independent, smart. Nasty, violate us. Yes, they do. I never expected I had to bury my daughter.
What happened to Shania?
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 NYPD.
NYPD.
Let us see.
Let us see.
NYPD.
NYPD.
Let us see.
Let us see.
NYPD.
NYPD.
Let us see.
Let us see.
And now, if you have some questions, media, we'll try to take some of your questions, if you have them. Okay.
Our public advocate is the only one who's been standing with the family. Come on. No.
Make sure she got it.
Hi, good afternoon. On behalf of the Public Advocate's Office.
State your name.
She's getting there. My name is Dr. Beckman from the Justice Squad at the Public Advocates Department. On behalf of the Public Advocate, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the family, friends, and community of Shania. This is devastating, unacceptable loss. One has shaken us to our core. Shania was more than a name. She was a light, a spirit filled with promise, resilience, and strength. Her life was full of meaning, and her persistence left us undetermined. Oh my God. Okay, undeniable impact on those around her. The pain and outrage surrounding her passing are shared so many who refuse to accept silence or complacency in the face of injustice. We are committed to doing everything within our power to seek truth, accountability, and justice. We understand that justice is not only about what happened in the courtroom, it is about protecting our valued lives before they are taken. We stand with her family. We stand with our friends. We stand with the community in mourning and in action. We say her name.
Shania!
We say her name.
Shania!
Remember her joy, her voice, and her legacy. We will not allow this tragedy to be ignored or forgotten. Let this be a moment of reckoning, and let it ignite a movement that ensures protection, safety, and dignity for every young person, especially those that are most vulnerable. We will not be silent. We will not stop until justice is served. Shania deserves so much more. We are committed to honor her by demanding nothing less but justice. Under respect of Jumaine D. Williams, solidarity and determination. On behalf of him, my name is Dr. Benjamin. Thank you so much.
Can y'all hold your signs up? Hold them up. Hold your signs up.
NYPD. NYPD.
NYPD.
NYPD.
NYPD.
NYPD.
NYPD. NYPD.
So we are trying to take questions with Ms. Thomasine and Aunt Dorothy. Obviously, they may not feel like answering your questions. They have to go to the funeral home after this. And the worst nightmare of any parent